In 10 seconds, you're going to be watching a video about Bonnie and her amazing and remarkable transformation that she has made during her journey with Facerobics. And be reminded, you can do this too. So welcome, Bonnie. Thank you so much for coming into the Zoom room and coming to talk to us about Facerobics and your story. And I just wanted to welcome you here today and to thank you for telling really the world about how Facerobics has affected you and what it's done for you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're most welcome. So Bonnie, tell us to start with, how did you find Facerobics and why?
For many years, I've suffered with a condition known as meibomian gland dysfunction, or MGD, and it's pretty common. It's more common in women than in men that are of menopausal age. And so I was talking to my doctor, and in addition to the strict hygiene routine that I go through on a daily basis, he recommended that I do eye exercises. And of course, I didn't know how to do these eye exercises. And so I went to YouTube and I searched on eye exercises to treat MGD. And the first thing I stumbled into was Facerobics. And since that time, well, I took a week or two and watched the videos. I watched the playlist for Series 1, Level 1 before I began, and I watched a couple of other videos that would help me out, like, for example, the press and plant technique, those that were important, that would help, right, and how to visualize and isolate the muscle. And then I began on or about my 65th birthday, which was in August of 2018.
That's incredible, Bonnie. And you found that the technique videos like the press and plant and the focus and all of those videos, the asymmetrical video, you found all of those to be quite helpful when you were first starting?
Oh, absolutely. Otherwise, I may not have been doing it right.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing, is that, people need to learn how to do it right first. And I think this is part of your success, Bonnie, is the fact that you have actually studied it before you actually dove into doing it. Now, I want to show you a picture of Bonnie, a before and after of Bonnie, which it's remarkable, the changes that she's made. And this picture on the left is Bonnie when you were 65. This is 2 weeks before your 65th birthday. Yes?
Yes.
It's amazing. And this is Bonnie virtually today. This is 2 years later. Bonnie is now 67, coming up to 67. And look at the changes that she's been able to make. It's absolutely incredible. And this is the reason why I wanted you to come onto the show, Bonnie, is to let people know what you've done and what you've achieved, and that it's actually achievable for everybody. I asked Bonnie what Facerobics has done for her.
It's not only helped with my eye condition by expressing the meibomian glands, and so they're not so clogged, and which improves my dry eye. It's not only done that, but I have this wonderful side effect of a natural facelift. And so, my husband thanks me for looking 10 years younger than I should.
And you literally, Bonnie, you literally do.
Thank
Very
you.
Interesting about what you're saying about the eye, that it's actually helped, hasn't probably cured it, but it's actually absolutely helped.
No, there's no cure.
Yeah. So, but it has helped ease the situation and the symptoms. That is incredible. I think at one point your husband, what did he say to you about looking 10 years younger? He said something that was...
Well, he thanks me for looking younger than I should, and he'll say, do I look good enough to be seen with you?
I think that is fantastic. I'm sure he does. Does he do Facerobics?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you think that would motivate him to start?
I've told him about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he sees you doing it. I know. When you first started, and that was something that I did want to ask you, when you first started, how did your husband react to you doing it when you were doing all these crazy face movements?
Well, I actually would do it in front of the computer because I don't watch a lot of television, maybe late at night or something like that. And we're both retired, so he watches television during the day when we're not babysitting, and so he would be in there watching TV, and I'd be in the computer
room
doing my exercises. So
So he didn't actually see you?
No, not actually.
Because I know when my husband John, when I first started doing it, he would actually at first sort of make little jibes at me, and for the faces that I was pulling. But now he just doesn't even bother. He just knows exactly what happens, and he doesn't even care what I'm doing. But he doesn't do them either, so that's I'd like him to do them as well. But anyway, so Bonnie, what I would like to ask you also, how has Face Aerobics made you feel about yourself? What it's done for you, for the way you feel about yourself?
Oh, well, it's given me more confidence, and it's helping me ease into my senior years, and with confidence, and that's important. It's important to feel good about yourself no matter what age you are.
Absolutely. So that's fantastic, because this is one of the reasons why we do Face Aerobics. And what actually happens is that when your confidence levels start to build again, it actually gives you a chance to think about all those possibilities and things that you actually might have thought that you can't do, but actually can now, because you're feeling so much more confident. Did you find that it gives you a more energized feeling around your head and your, like your muscles?
I think anytime you feel good about yourself, I think you're more energized.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
And I walk every day and try to keep myself as healthy as I can. So, and I've always been kind of high energy anyway. So, but yeah, I just love what it's done.
So lastly, I asked Bonnie, what would she say to people today if they were thinking about starting Face Aerobics or joining the gym?
Well, I would highly recommend it, and actually that's what I've been doing. I actually, the women's organization in my church, we met one Wednesday night and we watched some of your YouTube videos. And that's when a friend of mine actually apologized for not noticing the difference. Maybe she thought something was different, but she wasn't sure,
Put a finger on it.
But when she saw the before and after pictures, and we actually watched your series 1 excerpts because we didn't have a lot of time, but we watched your series 1 playlist excerpts from that, and then we tried to do the series 1 level 1.
Really? And how did they go? Tell me how it went.
They loved it. They said, "Oh, I can feel that," back here. and actually the past couple of days I've been talking to a cousin of mine about the program.
That's fantastic.
So I highly recommend it.
That is wonderful.
If physical exercise can help your body, certainly facial exercise can help your face.
Well, you're a testament to it, Bonnie. I mean, the amazing results that you've had, and I'm hoping that that your inspiration, your results, and what you've achieved will absolutely inspire other women. And it doesn't matter, whether you're 40, 35, 40, or up to 60 or 70, you can still do facial exercises, and you are absolute proof of this, Bonnie. You're amazing.
Thank you for creating the program.
Oh, you're most welcome. So, Bonnie, thank you so much for coming by today and telling us your story. And I will see you in the gym, of course, because we're in the gym as well. And thank you again for coming by and doing this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you for having me.
So as you can see, Bonnie is a true inspiration to everybody, and everybody in our gym and in our elite group. Everybody is so inspired by Bonnie every time she puts up photos and pictures of herself, because every single time she does, she makes amazing changes, and she is literally aging backwards. Please go ahead and give Bonnie a like, because I think it's incredibly courageous for her to come on and do this for us. And I do hope that Bonnie has inspired you to start Face Aerobics, or if you're thinking about joining the gym, to inspire you to join the gym. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel, because it will help you in your journey of Face Aerobics, because Face Aerobics is an organic program and it's forever changing and getting better and better. All right, you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Please stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.